What's up guys, welcome back to the Green Hulk Garage. Today we're all the way in Boston to ride the all-new Yamaha JetBlaster series. Now for 2025, Yamaha got rid of the EX line and replaced it with the all-new JetBlaster. Now the new JetBlasters didn't just get a new name. Yamaha heavily revised the platform and overall made a completely different watercraft. So the new hull is going to be 6 inches shorter and just over 3 inches wider. This makes it the most compact Yamaha that they have introduced in nearly 20 years, but you still get excellent handling and stability. Other than the SMC fiberglass hull, it is featuring a new polypropylene top deck. Now this new deck being made of polypropylene not only cuts weight, but it really makes a sharp styling look to it. One of the first things that I noticed and I really liked about it is when I sat on it, the way the front end just kind of swoops over. It really reminds me of the GP 1800, which I love so much. Now there are some very important benefits of the fiberglass hull and a polypropylene top deck. Being that the hull is SMC fiberglass, it handles unbelievably well. We're out here in Boston Harbor and it is a little choppy. There's a lot of waves and it just tracks beautifully straight. It really absorbs all the waves. There's no harsh impact. Yamaha definitely stay true to their colors and have a hull that just performs well in all conditions. Aside from having incredible performance, being that the hull is fiberglass, it is easily repaired. For whatever reason, you might run up on some rocks, an oyster reef, hit a log in the water, who knows what could possibly happen. Other than the competition that is completely made of polypropylene and not repairable, you could easily fix this. So you will not have an expensive hull replacement like the competition. And with the polypropylene top deck, it actually features in 3 pieces. You do have engine access directly underneath the seat and on both sides of the footwells, but you can also remove the center section of this deck completely and very easily access the engine. This ski will definitely have more engine access than any other Yamaha wave runner in the history of Yamaha wave runners. The way they designed it was really neat. Now, another thing with a competing watercraft, if you want to access the engine compartment, you have to remove the complete top deck, which is a very lengthy process. The steering has to be disconnected. On this one, the steering stays in place. That is part of the front portion of the top deck. Just the center section of this is able to be removed. Now, there are going to be 4 models offered on the JetBlaster series. There's going to be a base model with 0 thrills, a deluxe model, the Pro, which is definitely my favorite, and the limited model. Now, the base model is exactly what you would expect. There's no reverse or ride system. It is a bare bones watercraft. That watercraft is intended for somebody that's really just wanting to get into the market. It is being offered at an incredible price point. So someone that's just looking for a really fun lake toy with no thrills at a great price, that's going to be the one you want to go to. Now, a step above the base model is going to be the deluxe ski. The deluxe is where you're going to get a little more thrills. There's a 2-seater and a 3-seater option, and that's going to be carried over for the rest of the lineup. The deluxe will have the ride system and a few other features. The Pro, which is my favorite, and the ski that I'm sitting on right now, is really where things get taken to the next level. You get a completely different steering system that is taller and wider with performance-oriented grips. Now, the steering system on the Pro alone is worth the cost increase. The wider and taller bars give you more leverage over the craft when you're trying to do freestyle maneuvers, so the bars are definitely worth it. You are also getting the Connect display screen, which is much nicer than the displays on the base and the deluxe ski. And something unique to the Pro model is going to be foot wedges in the back that give you more leverage over the ski, and a revised trim system. You get a lot more trim angle for when you're doing those freestyle maneuvers. The top of the line luxury model is going to be the deluxe package. That one's going to feature front storage. You are going to get side storage as standard. That one isn't going to have the nice Pro model steering, but you do get some really nice features. Now, riding the new JetBlaster series, it's definitely something different than any other watercraft in its class. For such compact size, it is very powerful. The JetBlaster Pro and Deluxe models do feature 10 horsepower more than the standard JetBlaster. That'll bring the total horsepower number up to 110, even though the Pro and the Limited have 10 more horsepower than the base and the Deluxe. all of the JetBlasters have the most powerful engine in its class. So these skis do feel very powerful. They have a lot of grunt when you're taking off. These things will stand up out of the water, jump completely out like there's no problem. And then of course, combining that with one of Yamaha's fiberglass SMC hulls, it really does handle well. Now I did do a top speed run on all of them, and now we're not in optimal conditions out here. It is a little rough. The waves are choppy, so I wasn't able to stay hooked up and really get a good run out of it, but I did manage a best of 53 miles per hour on the dash. Thank you all for watching. If you want more details on this, visit the greenhulk.net forum. I'll put a link in the description below where I will have a written article on this with a lot more details on what I could fit into the video. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.